Alright, welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. Today I'm doing a showcase of my Orbital space station. The Orbital space station is fully equipped with anything you may need, anything you could possibly need with in order to survive around a planet. Now, usually you would put it in orbit around a planet that you don't want to go down to because it's too dangerous or whatever, but you could put it in inside of an asteroid field and use it as a base of operations for harvesting asteroids, or you could put it just about anywhere you can think of in space. I wouldn't recommend trying to put it on the planet because, well, it's kind of made for space, but you know, you never know what you could do. So the orbital landing, or the orbital space station, has a landing platform right here, which I have a mini pod docked onto. The mini pod is one of my other creations, which I will be going over in the future. So when you enter into the space station through the airlock there, not that it's an actual airlock, it doesn't actually give you oxygen or anything, but it provides a little bit more security. Not that with glass windows, security is optimal here, but usually you put this space station in a place where you don't need to worry about, you know, being attacked. And if you do, you can upgrade those to reinforced steel or reinforced windows. But I've got a total of 6 pods or modules attached to the central core. Now, the first module you saw was the landing platform. The next module we're going to go over is the medical bay. The medical bay has a med station and an O2 station so that you can refill your oxygen when you're in space. It's got a crafting station and a small refrigerator so you can store any of your medical perishables. I tend to put more than just perishables because there's not a lot of medical perishables that you find around, so I just put all my med stuff in there. A tier 1 fridge is usually good for the medical bay. The next module is the cargo module, which is just a simple room with a whole bunch of cargo containers in it. It's even got a cargo container underneath the stairway. I've pre-color coded a few of them for engineering, heavy combat, specifically turret ammo, and the orange one is for the crop things. Now, you can recolor anything you want with whatever you want, but those are my standard colors for that type of thing. Up here, you've got your garden, which you can grow whatever crops you need and gather up as much of whatever you need. Like, for example, I've got pumpkins, tomatoes, durins, and wheat so that I can make ratatouille, which I have found to be one of the easiest to make types of food, because that's all you need. You don't need water, you don't need steel, you don't need anything else apart from pumpkins, durins, tomatoes, and wheat. So I've also, of course, got my coffee beans up here because coffee is awesome. Down in the very bottom, you have to go down to a little curve in the elevator, but down here we've got the engineering room, and the engineering room, if I could straighten up, wrong buttons, there we go. The engineering room has 2 tier 2 large generators in it. It's got 2 tier 3 fuel tanks, 2 tier 2 oxygen tanks, an advanced constructor, and the grav generator. And so this is the most functional room. I don't spend a lot of time down here because I usually just throw crafting materials in here and get it started crafting on whatever I need it to craft and then leave. Also down here is the ammo box for the turrets that are on the outside. The station comes equipped with 3 cannon turrets and 1 flak turret. The cannon turrets... What did... Okay, I'm going to have to redo something over there real quick. But the cannon turrets, you've got 1... Oh, jetpack active. Do not fall into planet's atmosphere. That would be bad. The cannon turrets, I've got 1 on the landing platform, 1 underneath the medical bay, and then I've got 1 over here at the end of the cargo module. And the reason I put them over that way is because if you're going to be attacked, you're probably going to... You would theoretically be attacked from this direction, because people would want to land and get into your station. Now, if they're just trying to blow you up, you know, it doesn't matter. You'll only have those 2 and the flak turret down here working to help. But the flak turret, of course, can look in any direction. Not that my, you know... And, you know, if you want to... you can also access it from inside, but I just tend to leave those things on auto. And usually there's no enemies in the area, but if you want to defend against other players, you would definitely want to have them on auto, or have a group of people manning the station. The station is meant for 1 player, so you can just, you know, have it with 1 player and access everything, and, you know, it doesn't require a lot of maintenance. The final module, which for some reason has been let's see, it's supposed to have an H there. There we go. This is the Habitation Module. The Habitation Module is split into 2 levels. The top level is the Observation Lounge, which you can overlook whatever planet you put the station in orbit around, or you can, you know, just sit here, relax, and watch TV. It also has a bed and that. And now, you can redecorate it any way you want, but this is the layout I have decided to go with. Also, the second level down here is the kitchen. The kitchen has the refrigerator where you store all your food, including the ratatouille, and you can craft up all your stuff right here at the food processor. And you can sit down at the table here for a nice relaxing meal. And when your digestion process is finished, there's a toilet. Of course, this is the only place I could find to put the toilet and shower, so it's, you know, it's still in the Habitation Module. You just have to go through the kitchen to get there. So that is the Orbital Space Station. I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase, and hope you guys look forward to more. So, I'm KnowItAllDM, and y'all have a good day now.